Hello everyone. Welcome to the Biomedical Engineering Circle, workshop number 2, Introduction to Organic Modeling. I am Paris and today we will learn how to 3D model a hand brace using the form modeling workspace of Fusion 360. Before we begin, please do note that this workshop assumes that you have basic knowledge of Fusion 360. So let us dive right in. So to create a hand brace, first we need a 3D model of a hand. To do so, usually we do a 3D scan of the person in real life, but thankfully we can get 3D models online. So for our model today, we're going to use a 3D model from NIH 3D, which is found in the link in the description. So kindly download that file and click on Upload, select File, then select Handtest 0 NIH 3D and click on Open. Be sure to download the STL version of the model, then click on Upload. So it might take a while, maybe 3 to 5 minutes to upload, but once it has successfully uploaded, you shall see it in the files. So let us begin. Let us create a new part. In this case, a simple part design will do, standard and in millimeter, and click on Create New. Okay, to start, first let us insert the hand into our workspace. To do so, click on Insert Derive on the top, then open your hand model. In this case, it would be called Handtest 0 NIH 3D. Okay, so in real life, sometimes there might be a lot of polygons on the scan, which may severely lag your PC. So, what we can do to make our modeling life easier is we can reduce the amount of polygons. But before so, click on the hand and click on OK to insert it into the workspace. Alright, so right now, this hand is fairly optimized, so it is not that laggy. But for example, you took a 3D scan of a real life hand, there may be a lot of polygons. So click on S to open the sign shortcuts and we will reduce the number of polygons. Click on the hand. So proportion is essentially the amount or percentage of polygons remaining. So in this case, we're going to reduce this hand by around, let's say, 50%. Okay. Then click on OK. So what happens is that it will reduce the number of polygons in the hand, making it much more easier to model and much less stressful on your computer, especially if your computer isn't super powerful. Alright, once we have done that, first let us fix the orientation of your hand. So click on S again, or right click on your hand and click on Move or Copy. So we have to get used to the orientation here. So the circles over here are for rotating in the 3 axes. The 3 arrows is for moving in a single axis. And the planes here are to move the axis is to move the body in 2 axes. So this will move X and Y. This will only move in Y. And this will rotate on the Y axis. So in this case, rotate the hand until you are satisfied. So in this case, I'm gonna rotate it along the Z axis. Then I think that looks good. I'm gonna move it near to the center. Okay. And I'll click on OK. Alright. Now once our hand is ready, let us begin doing form modeling in the next video.